Go back to this live look right now at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida. If you look at the very top of your screen there, you can see how starting today, the building is being torn down piece by piece. And as that car moves, you can see the picture more clearly. This is, of course, in Parkland, Florida, where 17 people were gunned down in 2018. This demolition expected to take several weeks. Now, this building, still marked with bullet holes and bloodstains, was preserved as evidence during the shooter's trial. Now, Parkland, among several high-profile school shootings, galvanizing a new era of school safety. Architects trying to strike a delicate balance now, adding features that keep out perpetrators without destroying a school's welcoming educational environment. New safety changes include gates that can be locked during school hours, limiting shrubbery around the school to reduce hiding spots, a buzzer system at the entrance, windows with a special film that makes it harder to smash or shoot through, classroom doors that can be locked remotely, and lockdown buttons that can summon police and automatically close hallway doors. We do want to bring in architect Judith Hoskens on this, principal and senior planner with DLR Group, who's worked with many schools. Judith, thanks so much for joining us on this. And it's such a sign of the times. I mean, just as we're going through these different design considerations that are top of mind, what are the biggest challenges to making a school safe without making it feel like a prison for the kids?
So glad you asked that question, and thanks for the opportunity to be with you all this morning. I think one of the primary focuses that we have been paying attention to is taking a step back and really looking at why these events are occurring and the role that space can play in creating a culture of care and community. It's so interesting that Parkland's is the story today. A number of years ago, the AIA Committee on Architecture for Education held a symposium on safety and security in DC. And within the group that I was leading were several students from Parkland's, and it had been probably 6 months after the horrific event. And probably the most powerful thing I can do is share their story with all of you this morning. They pleaded with the architects and the educators in the room to resist the temptation to build solid walls. They asked everyone to please tear the walls down. They said, we need to know one another so well that when somebody is having an off day, we can pause and pivot and address that concern before it ever escalates into something more serious. We really need to look at what's causing these incidents and how we reinvigorate that sense of community and connections with one another.
It's a really
and space can play
message.
A huge role.
Yeah, it's a powerful message. I appreciate that. And so is that important then, that any new safety features be almost invisible, almost undetectable?
You know what? Yes, because you don't want to have the unintended consequence of having those safety features cause students to feel less secure and afraid of being where they are. In order for students to learn and learn fully, they have to bring their full selves into the learning process. They can't do that if they're afraid or feel inhibited in any way. And so how might we create places where students can gather to create community at a variety of different scales, whether it's one-on-one, whether it's small groups, whether it's large groups? Each and every child is brilliant, and how do we create the kind of environment where those children are welcome to exhibit that brilliance? How do we create places where we can celebrate and honor the cultures that they represent? How do we create places where their family members can come in and share their stories of their heritage? How might we create places where grandmothers or grandfathers can come in and actually prepare meals that celebrate a student's unique culture? How might we create places where students can exhibit photographs or drawings or art of the cultures that they represent? I think architecture can go a long way in helping each and every student feel welcome and proud and ready to learn.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.